What if you could build your own personal AI assistant, like a real-life Ultron from Iron Man? Something that could see what's on your screen, control your computer, create content, connect with your devices, and actually help you get things done. Well, I built one. And now it's getting a major upgrade. This is Brahma AI, the real-life Ultron. A few features of this AI before we move on. Open Chrome on my phone?
Acknowledged. How can I help you further?
Okay, cool. Now open Notepad and type hello.
Open Notepad and type hello.
Thanks. Now open WhatsApp and send Devansh hi.
Open WhatsApp and send the message.
First, let's ask it to create a PPT on Brahma AI itself.
I've created a presentation on Brahma AI for you. It should open automatically.
As you saw how quick and good it created the PPT. Now I'ma ask it to create spreadsheets explaining itself.
I have created the spreadsheet for you, detailing key features, benefits, and use cases of Brahma AI. It is now open. Room fan turned on, contrary to the command.
As you saw, it worked well. It can also create websites. It can also organize folders. You can see a demo.
I've organized your downloads folder by type, moving 7 files into categorized subfolders.
One of its strongest features is screen analyzation. You can ask it what it can see on screen and summarize it, or ask questions regarding.
Displays the Brahma Echo Lite interface with the tap.
It can also use your camera and help you reel. For demo, I'll ask it what you can see on my camera.
I can see a young man in a black t-shirt touching his hair, sir, against a simple yellow background. Do you need further help?
This was the Ultron 1.0V. In the latest update, I made a better UI with more personalization options. This new UI consists of 3 different pages: the dash, chat, and settings. You can even change the app's color. Ultron AI is my personal AI assistant project. Unlike a normal chatbot that just sits inside a browser, the goal of this project is to create an AI that can actually interact with your digital environment. It can understand what's happening on your screen, help automate tasks, work with files, generate content, and interact with connected devices. With the latest version, I've also been working on improving the interface, screen analysis, and device connectivity. For example, I can connect my Android device and interact with it through the AI. But whenever I show projects like this, I always get the same question. How do you actually build something like this? And more importantly, what if you're a beginner? Because normally, building an AI project like Ultron means learning how to code, designing the interface, building different components, connecting everything together, and then spending hours fixing everything that doesn't work. And obviously, not everyone watching this has months of programming experience. So instead of just showing you what I've already built, I wanted to try something different. There's another problem that becomes pretty obvious once you start experimenting with a lot of AI tools. AI can get expensive. You might be paying for one tool to access a particular model, another platform for coding, another one for research, and something else for building applications. And once you start stacking multiple subscriptions together, the monthly cost can add up pretty quickly. That's another reason why an all-in-one platform like Abacus AI can be useful. Instead of needing a completely separate subscription or tool for every different AI task, you can access multiple AI capabilities from the same platform. So depending on how you're currently using AI, consolidating those tools can potentially reduce the amount you're spending across multiple separate services. For me, especially since I'm constantly experimenting with different models and AI tools while building projects like Ultron, having those capabilities available in one place makes it easier to test different ideas without constantly jumping between different platforms. Of course, the actual savings will depend on which tools and subscriptions you're currently using, so you can check out the available plans and features through the link in the description. What is Abacus AI? Abacus AI is an all-in-one AI platform that brings together different AI capabilities and tools in one place. Depending on what you're trying to do, you can use AI for things like research, coding, creating applications, working with documents, generating content, and experimenting with different AI models and tools. And the part that interested me for this project is the ability to use AI to actually help turn an idea into a working application. So instead of starting with a completely blank project and manually building everything from scratch, I'm going to describe what I want to build and see how far we can take it. The project I'm going to build is a new Ultron AI command center. The idea is to create a futuristic front end where you could potentially interact with your AI assistant and see everything happening inside the system. I want it to include a main AI chat interface, a futuristic command center, AI status and activity, connected devices, task and activity panels, system information, a design that actually feels like something from a futuristic AI operating system. So, instead of manually starting to code all of this, let's give Abacus AI the idea and start building. Here, I describe the project and the features I want. The first version gives us the basic structure. And honestly, it's already a much better starting point than staring at an empty project and wondering where to begin. Honestly, it's a good point to start though. We can further edit it to reach our goals. This is where the process becomes interesting. Instead of manually rebuilding everything whenever I want to experiment with a different idea, I can describe what I want to change and continue improving the project. We now have a completely new front-end concept for Ultron. You have the main AI interface, system and activity information, connected devices, tasks, and other parts of the command center. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean that I recreated every feature of the full Ultron AI project in a few minutes. The actual Ultron project has taken much longer to build and includes a lot more functionality. And honestly, that's much better. But that's not really the point of this experiment. The interesting part is that we started with an idea for a completely new part of the project and were able to turn that idea into an actual application without starting from absolutely nothing. And that too all within just 10 minutes. Building the Ultron had took me over 5 months and is going to take more, but for a beginner, Abacus AI is good to begin with. It have a lot more features, like self-improving tasks, and especially making videos and images. This surely ends the needs of Higgsfield or other such AI platforms. And if you're watching this as a beginner and thinking, I could never build something like Ultron, you probably shouldn't start by trying to recreate the entire project. Ultron has been built feature by feature, one idea at a time, and that's exactly why tools like this can be interesting. You can start with something much smaller. Maybe you have an idea for an AI application, a dashboard, a website, a tool, or your own AI assistant. Start with the idea. Build the first version, experiment with it, and then continue improving it. You don't need to build an entire JARVIS on day one. If you want to try building your own AI projects, you can check out Abacus AI using the link in the description. And if you want to follow the development of Ultron AI and see what I add next, I'll also keep the project information and future updates linked below. To download my current Ultron project, refer to my last video. I have explained properly on how to download Ultron step by step. Link to Ultron will also be pinned in description. This project is still evolving, and I'm going to keep experimenting with how far we can push the idea of having an AI that doesn't just answer questions, but can actually become part of your digital world. Let me know what you think of the new Ultron concept and what I should add next.